Stop. That weed you're about to pull, its roots reach up to 15 feet deep, quietly feeding every plant around it. The dandelion isn't invading your garden. It might be the only thing holding it together. Yet, almost every spring, the same quiet war begins. We spot that bright yellow flower breaking through the green grass, and our hands instinctively reach for the weeding tool. We view it as a threat to a perfect lawn, a disposable nuisance to be dug up and discarded without a second thought. It is an automatic reaction, a habit passed down for generations. But this familiar little annoyance is hiding a secret. By rushing to clear it away, we are actually fighting the very helper our garden desperately needs. Beneath the surface of your lawn, a silent struggle is unfolding. Over years of foot traffic and heavy rains, the earth becomes packed tight, forming a dense barrier that blocks air, water, and life. Most garden plants simply cannot survive here. Their delicate roots hit this hard pan and stop, starved of oxygen and water. But the dandelion is built for this exact challenge. Instead of spreading wide, it sends down a single, thick taproot that can pierce 10 to 15 inches down into the stubborn clay. As this powerful root forces its way downward, it acts as a natural drill. It fractures the hard crust, breaking open tiny fissures in the compacted dirt. When the dandelion root swells and pushes, the dense earth has no choice but to give way. This physical breakthrough changes everything. It creates a network of vertical channels that act like microscopic highways. Now, when it rains, water doesn't simply pool on the surface or run off. It flows far into the ground, carrying moisture straight to the root zone. The nearby plants, the shallow-rooted flowers and vegetables that usually struggle in tight soil, suddenly find room to breathe. Their roots slip into the pathways cleared by the dandelion, finding water and nutrients that were once locked away. The weed is no longer a rival, it is a pioneer. When winter finally breaks, the backyard garden looks barren, still locked in a cold sleep. But as soil temperatures nudge past just 41 degrees, the dandelion awakens, offering a life-saving golden lifeline. This brilliant yellow flower is often the very first meal available for hungry queen bees and early butterflies emerging into a yard with almost no other blooms. Yet, the dandelion's support doesn't end when the petals wither. The dried, hollow flower stalks, standing 8 to 24 inches tall, become key nesting sites. Solitary bees, like the small carpenter bee, crawl inside these empty tubes, using the protective chambers to lay their eggs and raise their next generation. When we clear these plants away in early spring, we unknowingly break this fragile chain. We strip away the season's first essential food source and destroy the nesting sites of our most helpful native insects. This simple act of weeding ripples outward, directly disrupting local pollinator populations when they are at their most vulnerable. What we see as a pristine lawn, they experience as a barren desert. Simply letting these yellow blooms stand keeps an essential spring sanctuary alive. Far beneath the surface, in the dark subsoil, the dandelion operates as a quiet miner. Most garden plants can only feed from the top few inches of earth, quickly draining it of nutrients. But this taproot reaches down into untouched layers of clay to retrieve buried treasure. It selectively gathers 3 minerals: calcium, iron, and potassium. The dandelion absorbs these nutrients, drawing them up through its core and locking them inside its green leaves. When the plant eventually decays on the surface, it deposits this rich mineral blend directly onto the topsoil. What was once locked far underground is now laid right at the feet of your shallow-rooted vegetables, feeding your entire garden from the bottom up. This botanical powerhouse is officially named Taraxacum officinale. Its relentless survival is a numbers game. A single flower head can produce up to 200 windswept seeds, explaining why it persists in almost every garden despite our best efforts. Yet, it behaves with quiet grace. The yellow blooms open wide to welcome the morning sun, then fold tightly closed as darkness falls, protecting themselves through the night. To our ancestors, this was never a pest to destroy, but a valuable crop. Every single part of the plant is edible, from the peppery green leaves to the bright blossoms and earthy roots. For thousands of years across Europe and Asia, Traditional healers treasured it as a natural medicine, a living pharmacy hiding in plain sight. Perhaps the truest garden isn't one we control, but one we finally learn to trust. Subscribe to discover more secrets hiding in your backyard.